Hello from Las Vegas. I'm at 2013 CES. It's the morning of the third day. I wanted to give you a couple updates about what's going on at CES and what I've seen so far. Still got 2 more days to check stuff out, but I wanted to kind of give a midterm report here. First of all, I'm here covering things for MakeZine.com, for Make Magazine's website. So check out MakeZine.com for the coverage that I'm posting there. There was some MakerBot announcements that we posted about, Siftio, those 3D, those cube games, that cube game where you arrange the cubes. They've got little screens on them. They're really cool. I talked to the co-founder of Siftio about how he went from prototype to product, and that interview is on MakeZine.com. I also got to go behind the scenes at the Intel booth. Intel booth has this beautiful tree that is made out of Ultrabooks, and so I got to see how it worked, and I talked to the people who made the tree. That was really, really cool. So check out MakeZine.com for that coverage. I want to show you some of the other cool stuff that's been going on. Last night I went to the Pinball Hall of Fame for the MakerBot party. This was actually a lot of fun, and there's some cool pinball machines there. I got to play the Jurassic Park pinball machine. I am a huge Jurassic Park fan, so that was pretty cool. I was so excited to see that there. And then there was this really cool old pinball machine. I'm sorry, it's just an arcade machine. It was like a physical arcade machine. Called the Magic Baseball Game, and I guess it was built for Circus when it opened in the late 1960s. And you have this ping pong ball that's, according to the description, there's just a bathroom fan motor blowing the ping pong ball, and you just try to hit the ping pong ball with your little mechanical batter. I've never seen anything like it, and I thought that was pretty cool, and I wanted to share that. Over the past couple days, I've been walking on the CES floor, and I saw just some weird stuff I wanted to show you. This is from EcoVax. It looks like a Roomba for Windows. I stopped and thought that was pretty neat. It uses suction to stay up on the glass and clean windows. A few cool see-through touchscreens. It's not new technology, but it's neat to see it. I want to see more stuff like that. I think that looks really cool. I like the way it looked. I also got to check out Formlabs, their Form 1 3D printer. It's not like a 3D printer that builds up using a plastic extruder. It's using a liquid resin that is cured using light, and it builds up from the bottom like that. It's quite incredible. The resolution on the prints are amazing. The guys are really nice. I got to talk to them, and it's a cool printer, and they were at Maker Faire also, but it was cool to touch base with them. I really like that. I like seeing what they were working on. What else do we have? Oh yeah, so 2 nights ago I went on Engadget's podcast with Brian Heater and Tim Stevens, and just talked to them about what I was seeing on the floor, and talked about getting started with Raspberry Pi. I went on after Gallagher. Yes, the comedian that smashes watermelons. He was on the Engadget podcast and talking about he has patents. He has a slot machine patent where I guess instead of reels going down, it's clips of a movie, and if the clips line up, then it's the jackpot or whatever. So he went on and talked to Tim and Brian, and I went on after him. I thought that was maybe actually rather apprehensive. I'm going on after Gallagher. But we had a great time. I got to check out the Sphero, that ball that rolls around on the ground, and you can control it with your iPad, and it does all sorts of cool augmented reality stuff. So check out the Engadget podcast. I'll put a link in the description below if you want to see that. It was a lot of fun. You can stream the video or download the audio. I saw all sorts of other weird things. Here's a guy bouncing around playing a video game, and speaking of bouncing, here's a guy who's bouncing around on a bike right on the CES show floor. So yeah, that's a couple of things I've seen so far. I have a lot more to check out. I'm gonna check out those big booths. I did a little bit of walking around the central hall where the big booths are, and I want to see more of them. I think they are beautiful. They're cool to see. The architecture is amazing. The design, the technology. I'm really amazed by how big these booths are. It's really cool. The products, I don't know. It's more TVs, more cameras. For some reason that is not as exciting to me as the actual booth itself, which looks really cool. So if I see some more cool stuff, I'll post another video. Otherwise, I'll see y'all later. Bye.